Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, everyone. Hey, Tiger. How are you, baby? How are you? How's your day been? Hey, Storm. How are you? Tiger, I woke up at 4 this morning. I looked for you on YouTube. I could not find you. I stayed up probably till about 5. Did you go live? If there's some way you can tag me, tag me. Not going to be on long. I have sciatica from moving furniture. Oh, girl. I understand that oh too well. Let me grab me a pillow. Well, we'll just jump right on in and we'll let those that fall out of the bushes fall on. Can't go live till tomorrow. They wait 24 hours. Oh, yeah. That's true. That's true. Well, tonight's topic is why do they cheat? I had someone to ask me, could we talk about it? I said, sure, we can talk about it. That's why it's called Let's Talk About It. Why do people cheat? Why do people cheat? Come on, fall out the bushes. Let's talk about it. Why do people cheat? Unhappy, not satisfied. I had a male friend here, and I tried to get him to stay, but girl, when I tell you he dug out of here so fast, what? He got the missing with the quickness. It was funny to me. I said, you could be the male perspective. You don't even have to show your face, girl. He got up out of here quick. Plus, my laptop was wigging out. It's fixed now. Most cheat because there is something missing or lacking in the current situation. That's true, Storm. That's true. Relationship wasn't what they expected. I agree with that. It's not what you wanted. It's not what you thought it was going to be. One or the other talks such a good game, and then when you get there, it's like, oh, this is not what I thought it was going to be. This is not what I thought it was going to be. I totally agree. Relationship wasn't what they expected. Just let me put my glasses back on. Don't act like you can read without them. I think a lot of people cheat in relationships because they get bored with where they're at, who they're with, but at the same token, they're not thinking about who gets hurt in the relationship. The significant other, there's children involved. Children get hurt in the relationship. Um, Even if they're adult children, they still get hurt in the relationship because no child wants to see their parents separate and be with someone else. If it's a mutual thing, then okay. walk away, but let the paperwork be cold before you jump right into the sheets with someone else. Or the person changed after getting them. Yes. My first two husbands cheated on me. The first with his baby's mama, and the second with our nanny. Wow. That had to be a very hurtful thing to know. And my ex girlfriend cheated on me after 12 years. Tiger, you've been through something, honey. You've been through it. I wish the young, well, let me put it this way. I wish the person that asked me, could we talk about it, was in here, because maybe they could weigh in on it. I'm trying not to disclose who said it. My ex girlfriend cheated on me after 12 years. Girl, there's a reason I'm on meds. Yeah, I believe it. Storm, she used that. Girl, there's a reason I'm on meds. I believe it. Now, do you do regular meds or the other meds? I want to learn. Storm, I may be reaching, but can you teach me tonight how to get someone to come up and talk? Is it the invite or the share button? Well, never mind, because this blue wheel is still spinning, and I don't know why it's still spinning. Invite, copy to the clipboard, copy, and let's see if we can paste. I am now on pharmaceutical and roses. My PTS is no joke. PTSD is no joke. Wow. Yes, that's the invite button. But I don't have to send it to him on Gmail, email, or Messenger. I should be able to just to post it in the comments, right? Copy, highlight it, copy the clipboard, copies, drop it in the clipboard. Tracy, you're going to get this thing and you're going to get it right. Copy, copy, paste. Hmm. So I have to send it to him in a Gmail or email or something? Is that what you're telling me, Storm? Tiger, I'm going to send this to you in Messenger. Is that what I need to do, Storm? Copy. Send to Messenger. Ah, shoot. Nope, that's not going to work. I don't have Messenger. Well, that was just too much of a mess for me right there. Send this link to your guests. You may also want to share instructions for guests. You can have up to 6 people on screen at once. Upgrade if you need more. I should be able to copy, which is highlight this. Search to find hide menu. More actions. What are more actions? Go to StreamYard, search in sidebar, define print, read out loud section, open section, translate, add to collections, share. Let's share it. No, we're not doing any of that. And drop it right here. That doesn't work either. I don't have Messenger. Okay, I'm just trying to learn how to do it because I really like to talk to you and interact with you. So I'm trying to learn. I'm still trying to learn. No, paste it right in the chat. Okay. Baby, please paste for me. Copy, which means I need to highlight it. Then just paste it. Why won't you just paste in the chat for me? Once you hit copy, the right click it to paste in the chat. Okay. Copy. Then bring it down here. Then right click to paste in the chat. I did that. Look at here, computer. You're going to act right. It's not letting me do it. We're going to do this again. Um, oh, God, I don't know what I just did. I'm sorry, y'all. I hit something and I opened up a whole another can of worms. What are some other reasons people may chat? I mean, cheat. It's okay, Bella. It's okay. Bella, it's okay. It's okay, mommy. What the world did I just do? I lost everybody. Okay, there they go. Once you hit the copy, right click it to paste in the chat. Okay, I'm going to try that later on. Just a goofy by myself. Oh my God, Storm, I love the rocket video. It was so sweet. I have to go and check it out. Do y'all believe people change once they get in relationships? They turn into somebody totally different. The partner is ill or physically unable to perform sexually. Yes, people change in relationships. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. But I just believe once you reach a certain age, marry or what will we call it? Peter is not the same as it is when you first started, and you have to look back on the what is when you used to could perform. You have to look for something else. What do y'all think? Because our bodies go through so many changes, and especially when you're taking different medications and stuff. Um, I just think that your pocketbook goes through some changes, and so does Henry. That's what we'll call him, is Henry. I messed up and I made the screen too small. Janubia, let's talk. Hey, baby, how you doing? We talking about when cheating in a relationship. What's your thoughts on it? When one cheats? Yeah, that pocketbook is not the same once you start taking medications. The well starts to dry up a little bit. And along comes age. If the sex is no longer there and the relationship breaks because of it, that means that there probably is no more love left. I tested my current husband and didn't have sex with him for a year. Wow. And he stayed. That's good. He has never cheated or thought about it, and it has actually made our relationship better. That's wonderful, Tiger, because there's more to it than just that. But we are poly too. What is poly? Now you got me asking questions. What's poly? Dang it, what did I do? Hey, Treva. It was with my neighbor. Hey, summertime. Tonight's topic, ladies, is um, why do people cheat? It can be either or. The fact that we're poly makes it better. I'm biased, so I require a relationship with a male and female. Our last girlfriend left because we wouldn't add her to our will. Wow. Tiger, I never knew you were poly. Do you prefer it? Huh. Okay. Yes. Okay. I've never heard of that before. No cheating when he gets on my nerves. I send him to her. So you only have one woman and he's the only man. Yes. Wow. Okay. So is that the same thing as being polygamous sorta? Tiger, if y'all poly, it wouldn't be a need to cheat. Asking. No girlfriend now though. COVID kind of slowed that process. Best of both worlds. Go. So you require a man and a woman. Wow. Okay, I'm going to be nosy. Tiger. And this is going back off of a conversation that Storm had. I don't know if you was in that conversation. Do you do you prefer the burly man or the um what's your type that you prefer? And if I'm being nosy, just say you prefer not to answer, and I'm cool with that. I just can't be a strictly dick. Go on, girl. A forced breakup like me, how do you know it's even single? A forced breakup like me, how do you know if you even single? My husband is a Montana white boy. He's a Viking. Okay. The answer to your question, Storm, is a forced breakup like me. How do you know if you're even single? You don't. You're taking it day by day, step by step. Exactly. That's right, summertime. I mean, that's my opinion. Somebody else might have a totally different opinion than what I'm saying. Summertime, what's your opinion? Boom, Tiger. And don't know what he is even thinking. You're single because you haven't heard from the other party. Okay. Now, Tiger, do you think it's a good idea that she hears from the other party? Or do you think that's a part that she should cut the ceiling fan off? It's getting cold. Or do you think that's a part that she should, um, how could I say it? Try to avoid, because as long as she's listening to the other party, it's like he's living in her mind for free, rent free. You see what I'm saying? So do you think she should listen to the other party, especially if he's not making any, if he's not trying to come back to give her a justification for why things went the way they went? Nope, let it go and chalk it up to a life experience. I watched Storm and Positive Vibes relationship blossom on her channel, and it's sad to see this now. You're not giving yourself enough credit. You've been through a lot. You got this. Boom, Tiger, and don't know what he is even thinking. Um, nope, let it go and chalk it up as a life experience. Hell, Positive Vibes told everyone he was there forever. I just don't think he told his family that, Storm. Summertime, you right. He said a different song on YouTube. Treva says some people are in a relationship but are single and don't really realize it or want to face the fact. Thank you, Tiger. Okay. That's some good answers, ladies. Good answers. Do y'all believe a man should live in a woman's mind rent free? If it's over, it's just over. Obviously, no one knew about Storm in his family. He is able to speak now. I don't understand why he hasn't at least texted. I think if it's over, it should just be over. No texts, no phone calls, no nothing. Because otherwise, you're just living in my mind rent free. And to me, that's torture. I would rather you just, when me and my ex split up, I'd rather he just left me alone. Even though he texts, that was living in my mind rent free because of all the texts that went on. I think even when Positive having a medical mental issue, he had the ability to communicate in some ways. Storm yet chooses not to. Obviously, no one knew about Storm and his family. He was able to speak now. I don't understand why he hasn't at least text. On that note alone, let it go. Let it go, goddess. Everything happens for a reason. Growth. Yeah. And Storm, if you don't want us to talk about Positive, please just tell us to change the subject because we don't want to keep rehashing something that you're not, that's going to make you feel uncomfortable because you had done your live the other night. So please, we don't want to, talk about something that's going to make you feel uncomfortable. Hi, let's talk about it. Hey, Miss Benarab. Oh, Tiger, you're fine. I just didn't want her to feel uncomfortable. I feel like a dirty little secret. I believe that. No, I say that, but it's not to make anybody feel bad. Um, I just didn't want us to keep rehashing something that was going to make her, have to go back and relive something. That's all. There's no hard feelings or hard will meant to anybody. But if she wants to talk about it, then we'll talk about it. That's why this is called Let's Talk About It. We're talking about cheating and um, when one or the other cheats. And cheating can come in a lot of different forms just besides being in a relationship and cheating. Cheating can come on cheating on yourself. Uh, I've cheated myself out of a lot of things that I shouldn't have cheated myself out of. I've cheated myself out of money before. I've cheated myself out of a relationship before that I'm thinking the relationship was going to be good for me, but the relationship in turn was really no good for me. Um, so cheating can come in a lot of different forms. It doesn't just have to be in with a partner. So if you can think of a way that you've cheated yourself out of something, or relationship, and you want to talk about it, please by all means put it out there. My third husband was a 35-year-old virgin. Woo! When I met him, and he's 10 years my junior. I've whipped on him so far. I whipped on him so for his first time, he ain't going nowhere. Girl, so good. Girl, you got him in shape. In my opinion, Storm needs to get closure in order to move on emotionally, and she knows I'm speaking from wisdom, knowledge, experience, and love. Yes, Miss Janubia. Yes. And I'm sure we're all here talking to her out of love. Nobody's talking to her out of hatred or bitterness or nothing like that. I'm sure we're all speaking to her out of love. Yes, this is all out of love to her. Hey, Miss Benarab. I whipped it on him. And a black chick, too. Good gracious. No doubt. Tiger, you hurt his back. I know you did. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Black man, white man, that's all good. Hey, God, it's been arrived. Oh, Storm, are you okay? And sometimes it just takes us a little longer to get the closure that we need in some situations. Yep, Storm knows she's my big baby. Love her like a daughter. I was never going to go back with him, and it was like a death because he wasn't going to be in my life no more. And she said that was the best thing I could do. I choose to date out of my race because black men keep cheating on me and beating me. Okay, and I've heard that before, Miss Tiger. Storm, did I lose you? Y'all, hang on one second. Let me call Storm because I just want to make sure she's okay. I love is hard, but God is going to heal her. I believe that. Are you okay? Are you having a moment? Oh, okay. Well, we didn't see you type, so we was just making sure you was okay. Okay, okay. Just checking on you. Okay, bye bye, babe. Bye bye. Okay, she's fine. Had enough of that shit growing up. You think they would change, but no. I've seen a lot of beatings myself. I've never been beat by a man but once. But honey, when I came back here to this bed, not this bed, I had a water bed. And he laid back here, stretched out, and I had that pot of grits that was buttered up. And I stood over top of him with a butcher knife. He didn't have no clothes on. He woke up, what's wrong with you? I said, I told you not to ever put your hands on me because he slapped me. He run out the door, butt naked. I called his papa. You better come get him. He's standing at the top of the road with no clothes on. That was the end of that. I was never, let me see, did I miss one? Oh, I whipped on him. I've messed my computer up. It's supposed to be touchscreen, and I done something now. It's not touchscreen no more. My third husband was 35-year-old virgin. I got that. I went through a relationship where I had to see a therapist because he blamed everything on me. He was verbally abusive, and my therapist said the best thing I could do was speak on him because, okay, yep, Storm knows she's my big baby. I love her like a daughter. I was never going to go back with him, and it was like a death because he wasn't going to be in my life no more. And she said that that was the best thing I could do. I choose to stay out of my race because black men keep cheating on me and beating me. I love I love is hard, but God is going to heal her. Yes, I believe that. Had enough of that stuff, that shit growing up. You think they would change, but nah. I remember when I went through it. I wish there was a medicine for love, pain, But there isn't. No, there isn't. True. You liberally true. Whenever you part from someone, such as a situation like Storm, it's getting that closure that helps us to move forward. You're absolutely right. But sometimes getting closure is it's the closure that you don't really want, but it's the closure that you need. It's like getting the worst dose of medicine that you could ever taste. But once you get that medicine and you take it and you process it, you're able to move on. You can put your big girl panties on and move on. I pierced my first husband's ears with a bullet when he was attempting to rape me because I didn't want to be with him anymore. Seriously, Janubia. Yeah, there he is. It's called cannabis. Yes, indeed, Ben Arab. It does seem like death when you're leaving a relationship. Yeah, it does. Janubia, you're so right. Ooh, pierced his ear with a bullet. Ooh, painful. A little painful there, I'd say, partner. Storm, we just wanted to make sure we wasn't crossing the lines with you and that you were all right. Exactly. That closure hurts, but then we can heal. Exactly. It's the worst dose of medicine you can get, but once you get that dose of medicine and you process it, you're able to move on. And I mean, you can hear 10,000 things, but once you hear them and you get that worst dose of medicine that you ever wanted to hear, you can process it and you can move on. That's exactly right. Might not be what you want to hear, but sometimes that's the best dose of medicine you can get. It's what you don't want to hear, but you don't want to let them live in your mind rent free either. Do you goddesses think that men are emotional from breakups when it was the woman that left? Um, I don't know about that one. I don't know. Do I think that they're emotional? Mm, I think that they can be. It just depends on their makeup. I just think it can be their makeup. I think it can be their makeup, especially when they didn't get to call the shot. Then again, it can be when they feel like they put in so much into the relationship. I do. They just express and handle it differently than a woman. Yeah, Tiger Goddess, my son went through it so bad when his girlfriend broke up. I recall a relationship between this couple. My mom kept their child in daycare. She cheated on him, and he had given her an engagement ring. He was totally distraught. I mean, he handled it worse than any woman I have ever seen in my life. When I say that he loved and he loved hard, Brian loved Myra and he loved her hard. And she went on just like, oh, get over it. It's no big deal. Get over it. And he cried. I mean, he cried. He would come and he would cry and cry and cry and cry and cry. He would cry to my parents like, a big baby, really, because he was so in love with this woman and they had one child together. But I think he finally got over it, but it took him a long time before he ever got over it. So I think he went through it very emotionally. I always wondered that. My niece was married for 11 years. And her husband had a double life. He was dating all these women. He was lazy. He didn't work. And I told my sister, oh well, as long as he doesn't cheat on her. Mm, that's sad. That's sad. But the whole time he was cheating on her. Is that what you're saying, Ben Rob? And then we find out he's cheating on her. I was so mad. I'm not done with him yet. Girl, Miss Benarab, leave him alone. Because God can handle him a whole lot better than you can. I know you want to just wring his neck. Yes. God and the universe isn't done with him yet. That's exactly right. And she has a career. She's a social worker. Mm. Sorry, she's a therapist for children. Okay. Do they have any children together? Let me plug my light up. It keeps getting dark. Now, been there, done that. Orange is not the new black. Yeah. My other niece is a social worker and she is a therapist for children, to children, a boy and a girl. Okay. Okay, Miss Benarab. Wow. That's just awful. That's awful. Cheating hurts. It hurts. It hurts to you. It hurts to your core. Benarab, we're were there any clues to what he was up to? I think it's a stage within the hurt that determines how a person handles things, such as a person can get over the hurt when the hurt is broken to the point of limitation. Yeah, I think you're right, Miss Zenobia. And she got his cell phone. I guess he fell asleep and she was able to put the face recognition and he has videos of him having sex with the girls in her bed. Oh, oh my goodness. Mm. The same bed that they shared. So while she's at work, he's at home sexing them up. Wow. I wonder if they were giving him money. Plus, I believe also that it also depends on what they witnessed in the childhood. Like if the son saw the father cheating on the mother and getting away with it. Yeah, that's true. It's like a learned behavior almost. Yes, he was dating older women and younger women too. And yes, he was taking money from these women. Mm, wow. So he was basically a bum. Wow. My niece was able to call a couple of them, and they were literally crying, saying that he told them that he was single, that they was just co-parenting. Oh my. Mm, that hurts. Well, that just goes to show that cheating can come in many different shapes, sizes, and forms. Did you mind if I share this live on my channel? No, please do. Please do. And if any of you that are out here watching in the bushes or that's in the chat, if any of you make anything, um, soaps, whatever, and you need some exposure to help get your product out, please let me know, and uh, I will help you for free. All you have to do is send me a package, and I will give you my honest opinion, and I'll share it on live. I'll open it on live and give you my honest opinion on what I think about your package. So if there's anyone in the bushes, now's the time to fall out. So Tiger, that includes cookies too. But I just won't say what kind of cookies. Just nice chocolate chip cookies. I watched my mom cheat on my father for years, and she was clueless and devastated. Still is, and he's been married for 35 years. Wow. Cool. I make custom smoking tools. Okay, you can send me some, and I'll share them. I like 420. 420 is one of my days too. Rolling trays. How about I send you some rose oil to make your own? Okay. You're going to send me the instructions as well, right? Rose oil to make your own. Okay. I also think about being alpha or beta and how you handle things. See, I'm an alpha female and you're a Capricorn, so I can walk away from hurtful things such as cheating in a positive way. Okay. Okay, Miss Shanubia. Tiger Goddess, it must have been hard on you. Girl, I don't bake, at least not like that. Tiger Goddess, was it hard on you? If you cheat on me, it's over faster than it started. Storm, can I ask you a question? Do you really feel like you were cheated on? Janubia, I have 3 Capricorns. So can Geminis, especially with ADHD. See, I'm a Gemini as well. I'll have my moments, but once I get me a good cry out, I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm done. I can walk away. And once you play this game of every time you walk away, you take a piece of my heart, and eventually I have none left to give to you. It gave me the greatest thrill tonight to tell somebody I'm seeing somebody. He looked at me and he said, "Are you serious?" I said, "Yes." He looked at me and he was like, "Well, he's a man just like I'm a man." I said, "No, he's a totally different breed of man." If you cheat on me, it's faster than it started. Janubia, I have 3 Capricorns. So can Geminis, with especially with ADHD. That part, Storm. And then what sign is that? Capricorns. I'm gonna assume since Janubia said that. I'm a Virgo and I used to be the cold hearted, but I don't know what happens, and then that's when it all that's when all that abuse happened. But I put up with it because I didn't want people to think. That's the other reason I'm poly. I get bored easily and I demand growth in a relationship. And if you're not willing to grow, I'm out. Okay. And I am embarrassed to leave him because I didn't want people to think I wasn't able to handle a relationship. Wow. Okay. Wow. But Miss Benarab, you said, and I was embarrassed to leave him because I didn't want people to think I wasn't able to handle a relationship. That can go both ways. You didn't want people to think you couldn't handle a relationship, or you didn't want people to think that he couldn't handle a relationship. That can go 2 ways. Right, Tiger. Because in public, I knew how to put on a smile and go on and carry on my job. And when I got in my car, I'd pick up my tears and I'd cry all the way home because I've done it before. At work, I carried on like business, like nothing ever happened. But once I got in my car, when I clocked out at 2:30, I would cry all the way home. My oldest sister is a Virgo, and she did the same thing with her ex husband. She stayed in it and put up with it for fear of embarrassment. It was me. I didn't want people to think I couldn't be in a relationship. Baby, Miss Benarab. And when I say honey and baby, I don't say that out of disrespect. That's that's just the way that I talk. You can make it with or without. I'm not afraid to be by myself. I've been by myself 6 years. You'll be all right. I have learned so much about me these past 6 years, it's not even funny. I used to say I wanted to get married again, but I have learned, no, that I don't. I do not. I just want the companionship. But I want him to have his own house, and I want my own house. He can stay a night or two, but he got to go home. He can't stay here. It was me. I didn't want people to think I couldn't be in a relationship. But that's how we were raised, keeping the secrets and enduring unnecessary bullshit. As my grandmother would like to say, we don't tell that kind of business. We sweep that under the rug. That's how a lot of stuff got done, sweeping it under the rug. At least in my generation. Yeah, I used to hear my grandma talk about sweeping the dirty stuff under the rug. How the uncles were molesting the children and grandchildren and sweeping it under the rug, and then here come a baby. Then you get sent upstate, and you be looking like, boy, he sure looks like so and so, so and so. Well, that's because that's his daddy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure enough. Thank you. Let's talk about it. I stood single for 16 and then got sent me a good man. They figured it out, not talked about it, doesn't exist. Exactly. What doesn't get talked about doesn't get healed. That's why I like the name of this show. Let's talk about it. What doesn't get talked about doesn't get healed. And besides that, we can talk about anything. They figured if it's not talked about, it doesn't exist. Again, the reason I'm in therapy now. I done my time in therapy. I done my 6 years. I'm sorry you went through that, but look how God blessed you at being a Rob. That's exactly right. Does anybody else have anything they want to talk about? Storm, you have anything else to say? I mean, I'm not bored. I'm enjoying the conversation. You ladies have been a great uh, audience tonight. Miss Tiger, I got to figure out a way to send you my address so that you can send that. Hmm. I'm thinking. I'll get with you. And we all survived in my Beyonce voice. Yes. I'm a survivor. Me too, enjoying a great conversation and topic with y'all beautiful ladies. I know it. I love to just get on here and just talk, and when you got a great audience and you can all just vibe off of each other, it makes a total difference. Okay, send it to your email. The Tiger Goddess Chronicles. Is that your email? Don't post your email up here because you don't know who's crazy enough to see it. Hey, Storm. Let's see if Storm's got it. So much nicer than the drama we're all surrounded by. It's my business. Oh, it's your business email? Yeah, but I still wouldn't want to post it for everybody to have. Does Storm have it, Tiger? I mean, I feel like these topics are good. There's enough for the mommies. There's enough for people to do the mommy sector. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'll get it from Storm. Okay, I'll get it from Storm if that's okay with you. I'll get it from Storm if that's all right with you. But I just feel like there's enough people that have the mommy sector. I don't want to do the mommy sector. That's not my thing. I want to come on here and talk different topics. I want to cook. We're gonna do a cheesecake next week, and I think we're gonna do um oh gosh, what is it called? Rasta pasta, chicken and rasta pasta next week. Those are gonna be the two things that I'm gonna cook: the cheesecake and the chicken rasta pasta next week. See, I want to do something totally different. I don't want to do what everybody else is doing. And then as it warms up, we're gonna go outside. We're gonna plant some plants. I'm going on a cruise in September. I'm gonna take y'all along with me. It's gonna get wild, so I'm telling you now. So I'm gonna take you there. I've got a Sheen haul with bathing suits and some different pieces of clothing that I'm gonna be wearing on the cruise. I'm gonna do a try on haul for that. That's my goal. I got to see how I'm gonna set that up. Um, and some of it's Ross's and TJ Maxx, and I've got all the liquor that I bought to go on the cruise. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you that too. I'm gonna show you my luggage that I've got to go on my cruise. Um, I've got a lot of things dancing around in my head. I'm gonna show you because I don't want to do the mommy sector. There's enough people that do the mommy sector, and that's fine if that's what they want to do. But I want us to do something else different and fun. You can go to the mommy sector during the day, and at night we'll come over here. We'll come over here to let's talk about it, and we'll find something else to talk about. Storm, do you have Tiger Goddess's email? Her business email? Yes, it's really nice to speak other topics, and and I just and the women, yeah, and just the women. and then just women. Yeah, good topic. Do you, boo? Yes. I won't be going late like this all the time. True, because Jazz and Liv been doing the same BS for years, and the only thing positive that have come out of the foolery is Gerard getting his children in order for them to have a chance in life. Amen. Yes, Miss Janubia. Storm, if you have she doesn't have the new one. Got up a bit in the chat. I posted it already. Uh, girl. Okay. Let me go. So much nicer than a drama. This is my business email. Send it to my email. Is it above that? Send it to my email. It's my business email. Is it above that comment? Okay, Tiger, I'm not finding it. Okay, Tiger, I'm not finding it, babe. Let me see. She doesn't have the new one. Go up a bit in the chat. I posted it already. I'm noticing that these women are addicted to the attention of their bad behavior. Um, I don't have time for them. But hey, even if people are hating on them, they're still making the coin. Either way, that's why I stopped watching reaction channels on them. Janubia, you're so right. Them women are embarrassment. Yeah. I got some products for you and Storm to review personally whenever I get myself together with moving process. Okay. That positive vibes. That's when about. Hey positive. Janubia 68, are you the one that makes candles? Janubia, Miss Janubia, you make candles? Miss Janubia, you make candles and wasn't gonna tell nobody. Indeed, Tiger, I only interact about them mommies to support channels like Storm. Otherwise, I'm not giving them no energy. Right. I follow storm because I'm a storm chaser, but other than that, no. Positive, how are you? Miss Januvia, you make candles? I love a good smelling candle. You can see I got two candles burning right there in front of the TV. There's one. There's another one. I love good smelling candles. Yes, I make candles and natural beauty products. Plus, I have an event planning and catering business. Okay, Miss Janubia. Positive vibes, good joke. Oh, okay, Storm. Miss Janubia, you want to send out some products or a product? And Tiger, I didn't see your um, email. Can you send it to Storm? I sent the email again. Okay, I'm blind. Let me go back. Okay, I went back to as far as do you mind if I share my live? Then let me start looking. I make custom smoking tools, rolling trays. How about I send you some rose oil? I also think alpha and beta. Da 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 da. Now, Tiger Goddess, it must have been hard on you. Girl, I don't bake. Not like that. If you cheating on me, it's over faster. Genevieve, I have three Capricorns. That part storm. I'm a Virgo. That other part. The reason why I'm poly, I get bored easily. In demand, embarrassment, what people say, and I've been around. That's how we were raised, keeping secrets and doing. They figured it's not talked about, it doesn't exist. Again, the reason I'm now in therapy. Only the strong survive, and we survivors in my Beyonce voice. Send it to my email. So much nicer than the drama we're all surrounded by. It's my business email. What was I doing? Oh, she doesn't have the new one. Go up a bit in the chat. I posted it already. Okay, but I didn't see it. I'm noticing that these women, hey, is if people are hating on them, still making coins either way. That's positive. I sent the email again. Yes, I make candles and natural beauty products. Positive vibes, good jokes, would pass. Hey, positive vibes, how are you, my love? Janubia, I've been looking for you. Someone I was watching mentioned your product line. Yes, let me finish moving so I can get things back organized. Then I will send y'all some stuff. Okay, Miss Janubia. I support Storm. Well, look who our energy brought in. Tiger, you are sure it was me. Hey, hey, everybody. Trolls are having fun tonight, huh? What the hell? Where positive vibes come from? Because he felt the good energy over here. Hey, mommy vibes, mommy vibes, real just storm tiger goddess, a troll among us. Where did you get my love? Where did you go, my love? Positive vibes, where are you? Um, Tiger goddess, just send it to Storm, cause I'm having no luck finding it, unless it's something that's been held, and I've got to just send your email to Storm, and Storm will give it to me. Isn't that something how we bought positive out the woodwork Storm? Is anybody else seeing it? Did anybody else see her email? Where did you go, my love? Maybe he doesn't show up in chats. Yeah, he showed up in the chat. Oh, maybe it doesn't show up in the chat. Yeah, or either something that I've got to approve first. I have to check when I get off. And I move my screen over. So when I get off, I got to work on moving my screen back over. But I don't know what I've done to my computer. I've been working on trying to move the screen back over, but I haven't been successful yet. Don't jump too quick. We don't know who really has his phone. Let's think about this. Tiger, are you on YouTube? If you're on YouTube, I give you my YouTube name and you can go to my YouTube. I mean, not YouTube, but Instagram. Okay, goddesses, my meds are kicking in. I am wishing you all a spiritually enriched remainder of the day. When people know it can hurt you, they do anything, even troll. Wow. Don't do IG or Facebook. Okay, baby. Have a good night, Tiger. You do the same, sweetheart. We'll get together on it. But how would anyone besides Positive know about this channel in his family? Nobody knows anything about this channel in his family, Miss Janubia. Thank you for the talk. I enjoyed it. Enjoyed you as well. Miss Janubia, nobody in his family know anything about this channel. Okay, you going live tomorrow? Okay. Do you know around what time? I'll just keep a lookout. Right, Janubia, but whatever I share on my community posts, people seem to follow me under troll accounts. True, but they didn't. True, but didn't they share an account? I shared this live 420. Okay, I think that's a real positive, but he's going to stop taunting. He's going to stop taunting Storm. Storm, how do you share the live? That's what I wanted to do. Oh, okay, Storm. Positive, you still out there? Are you in the bushes? Click the share button under the video. Oh, whoever it is, hope they're having fun, fuckers. Well, I hope that it wasn't a troll. I can send it to my channel that way. Okay. Well, if anybody else has anything else to say, Positive, do you have anything else to say before we close tonight? Or Storm, do you want to stay on for a little while? Cool, I'm out. Do you have Twitter? No, I don't have Twitter. Yes, you can. Yes, you can, Tiger. I'm not. No, I'm fine, dear. It is what it is. Okay, if nobody else has anything to say, and once again, if you make products and you want to me to advertise your products for you, help get you some publicity out, feel free to contact me at Voice of Reason 614 on Instagram, and I will most definitely do it. I'll do it open. Cool, thanks God, as I'm out for real now. It's raining and I love sleeping in the rain. I know it. I will most definitely do it for you. All you have to do is contact me at Voice of Reason 614 on Instagram, and I'll um, put it out there for you. Okay? If nothing else, as always, peace and soul. Have a good night, ladies.